Okay, can we talk about how fun this video is? Welcome back to Dastardly Hamster. It's just me today. Mika is on maternity leave, but we are minutes away from the Life of Ophelia video being released. I have not yet listened to this song. I have listened to the entirety of the Life of a Showgirl album, except for this one, because I wanted to wait until the video came out. You can find my tier list of all the songs at the end of this video. So I am a big punk rock fan. I like harder music, faster music, but I have a not so guilty pleasure in Taylor Swift. I'm a big Swiftie, and I'm very excited to hear this new song. I know a little bit about the background behind it. I know Ophelia is referencing a character from Hamlet, but other than that, I'm going into this blind. So it looks like it is about to drop. You can see some of the comments here. I'm going to be live reacting with everyone else.
I heard you calling on the megaphone. You wanna see me all alone. As legend has it, you are quite the pyro. You light the match to watch it blow. And if you'd never come for me, I might have drowned in melancholy. I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I, right before you lit my sky up. Oh, that
First thing I want to say, I love the vibe of this. So right away, we're getting this like funky sort of beat. We're getting to see this Life of a Showgirl. A lot of coordination. Okay, it says, as legend has it, you're quite the pyro. So like a play on pro. And he says, you light the match to watch it blow. And as she was doing that, you saw like the fire in the video. And then I like the part where it said, I swore my loyal to me, myself, and I. And as she was doing that, they had this coordinated dance routine going on, which I love that. That was so cool. And then we go back to right before you light my sky up. So a lot of sort of fire references here. I love the general poppiness and vibe to it so far.
I sat alone in my tower. You were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. Late one night, you took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now your mind is about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia.
Okay, I love this. What I really do appreciate so far, and what I felt I wanted more of in the other songs, was I feel there's so much energy in the song, and it makes me want to sort of get up and do dance. I love that. So it says, late one night you dug out my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Okay, interesting. Initially, I thought this was just going to be about a character, but it sounds to me like this is about her comparing herself to what she feared would be her fate, and that is the fate of Ophelia. And Ophelia is well known for sort of being manipulated by a bunch of different men who are all using her for their own purposes. So it sounds to me like she's saying maybe Travis Kelce was the one who saved her from being just another tragedy, another Ophelia. But I don't know. This is my first listen after all.
The eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lived in fantasy. But love was a cold bed full of scorpions. The venom stole her sanity. And if you'd never called for me, I might have lingered in purgatory. You wrap around me like a chain, a crown, a vine, pulling me into the fire. All that time I sat alone in my tower. You were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all.
Okay, can we talk about how fun this video is? I love how they built that whole sort of ship set, and then Taylor falls off, and now we have a whole bunch of people with lifeboats. Very coordinated dance, by the way. I love that. It says, you wrap around me like a chain, a crown, a vine, pulling me into the fire. So we got reference to fire again, but this is interesting. Because initially she's saying, if you didn't come for me, I would have gone to purgatory, which is sort of like, you know, spiritually this midpoint between heaven and hell. But then she's saying this person brings her into the fire, which would imply not good, right? But she's almost using it here as a positive. Like, I didn't want to be in purgatory. I'd rather be in hell. I don't know. Am I reading that right? Am I completely wrong? And then right as she's saying these things, we got the thing of her going off the boat. This is maybe not the ending that she wants, or is it the ending she wants? I'm not clear on this part yet. Then we got don't care where the hell you've been, sort of a reference to hell, but not necessarily using it in that way. Because now you're mine. It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of, the fate of Ophelia.
Inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. Locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived, all because you came for me. All that time alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. I can see it all. Late one night, you took me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Pledge allegiance to your hand, your team, your vibes. Don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now you're mine. It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia. You saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia.
Okay, that song was so much fun. I'm so glad I waited to last to hear this one, because this is a definite 5 out of 5. I loved the song. It was so good. The lyrics got me thinking, and now I'm trying to figure this out. One thing that I noticed in the video is that actually as they zoomed out, we started to see the camera crew, right? So all of this that we've been seeing appears to be maybe a representation of the life of a showgirl. This is all a show that everybody gets to witness. But people who are more in tune with Shakespeare than I am, I need your help on this one. What does she mean when she says she might have lingered in purgatory, but then you wrap around me, pulling me into the fire? Who is she talking about here? And is this good or is this bad? Seems bad, but this is so upbeat and happy. I'm also like super interested in like how this ties into the life of a showgirl, the grander theme of the album. So please enlighten me in the comments. Let me know what I got right, what I got wrong, what I'm missing, because there's a gap. I don't have it all figured out. So let me know. As for the whole album itself, I already put these into a tier list. So this is my ranking from my favorite to least favorite song on the Life of a Showgirl album. They are in order, not just in the tiers, but from first to last. Okay, so Elizabeth Taylor, easy S. Then I would go Actually Romantic, put that in A. Ruin the Friendship, Father Figure, Opalite. And then in B, we got Eldest Daughter, then Honey, then Cancelled, then Life of a Showgirl, then Wood, and Wishlist I'm putting in C. It was my least favorite of this album. And Fate of Ophelia, it just moved itself up to number 1, my favorite song of the album. I'm glad I saved it for last. And so this is my final Life of a Showgirl tier list. Overall, I would say the album was pretty good. I do prefer the higher energy songs, and I think you'll see that in this list, but there was a lot I could enjoy in here. Even the ones I ranked lower weren't like awful by any means. They just weren't my favorites. How about yourselves? How did you like this album? How does it compare to other albums? And what was your favorite song? Let me know in the comments. Well, that's it for us, Hamstars. Spin your wheel down to that subscribe button and give us a dastardly thumbs up.
Everybody's so punk on the internet.